You ever get to that point where you're just like, man, what the hell am I doing wrong? You're showing up, you're trying, you're putting in effort, but nothing's freaking shifting. It's like life is stuck in neutral no matter how hard you press the gas. And deep down, you know something's off, but you're too caught up in the chase to see it. Here's the truth nobody really says out loud. The more you try to force things, people, timelines, outcomes, the more you block the very thing you're trying to get. Damn, it's frustrating. Because we were all raised on this idea that if you just try harder, push more, grind longer, things will click. But that's not how real alignment works. Life doesn't respond to force. It responds to energy, presence, space. And if you're constantly in grab mode, there's no room for anything to land. You're not attracting, you're chasing. And what you chase runs. Sometimes the shift isn't in doing more. It's in letting go of the death grip you've got on everything. It's not that you're broken. It's not that the thing you want is impossible. It's just that your energy is screaming, I don't trust life to deliver unless I'm in control of every damn detail. And that's exactly why it's not arriving. You ever notice how when you finally stop obsessing over a text, it suddenly shows up? Or how the job offer lands after you stop checking your inbox every 10 minutes? That's not just coincidence. That's energy finally getting space to move. Because when you're gripping too tightly, you're not leaving any room for flow. You're trying to control every variable, every outcome, every emotion. And bro, life doesn't work like that. It's not a vending machine. It's more like a river. And if you're out here trying to swim upstream with your fists clenched, you're gonna exhaust yourself. There's a reason so many people feel burned out chasing their dream life. They're not creating, they're controlling. They're not aligning, they're forcing. And here's the kicker. The more you try to control something, the more it controls you. Let that land. That relationship you keep trying to fix, that person you keep trying to convince to see your worth, that version of success you're clinging to because it makes you feel safe. What if all of that is delaying what's actually meant for you? Because when you're busy holding on to the wrong thing, you can't receive the right thing. You're blocking better by begging average to stay. And yeah, I get it. Surrender sounds weak at first. Like giving up. Like you're not trying anymore. But nah. Real surrender isn't quitting. It's choosing peace over pressure. It's realizing you don't have to force what's meant for you. You become a match for it by letting go of what's not. Here's something nobody tells you. You're allowed to stop trying so hard and still win. That whole mindset of, if I'm not hustling 24/7, I'm falling behind. It's poison, man. That's not ambition, that's anxiety in a hoodie. Come on, man. We weren't built to chase constantly. You weren't designed to wake up every day in fight or flight, grinding yourself into dust, hoping that maybe life will finally reward you for suffering. That's not manifestation. That's misery. And the truth? The universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to alignment. Big difference. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who's just in their flow? They're not forcing it, they're not panicking, and yet everything seems to fall into place for them. It's not luck, it's alignment. They've learned how to say no to what doesn't feel right, and that opened the door for what does. They stopped begging life to deliver and started trusting that what's for them won't pass them by. That's power, that's maturity, and don't get it twisted. Letting go doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what feels right, not what feels desperate. It means making moves from a place of trust, not panic. Because when you move with panic, you attract chaos. When you move with peace, you attract clarity. And I swear, the moment you stop chasing out of fear is the same moment something better starts quietly chasing you. Let that sink in. Because maybe, just maybe, what you've been running after is already on its way. But you're too busy sprinting in the other direction to notice. You ever notice how the second you finally stop obsessing, life starts delivering? It's like the more you scream, where is it? Why hasn't it come yet? The more the universe delays it, like, nah, you're not ready. Because here's the thing, wanting something is normal, but needing it like your life depends on it, that energy reeks of lack. And lack doesn't attract abundance. It attracts more freaking lack. You've probably seen it play out in real life too. Like when you stop texting someone back to back and just chill. suddenly they hit you up. When you stop refreshing your bank app every 30 minutes, you land a random gig out of nowhere. Why? Because your grip loosened. You stopped trying to control the outcome and finally left room for things to flow in. And don't get it twisted, letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means you stop panicking like it's a damn emergency, because most of the time, it's not. Your life is not going to collapse because one thing didn't show up when you demanded it. Truth is, the things that are meant for you, they're not scared of your silence. They're not offended by your stillness. They're on divine timing, not your rushed schedule. And I know it's hard. We live in a world that says, if you're not chasing it, you don't want it bad enough. But that's a lie sold to keep you restless and burned out. Some of the most powerful moves you'll ever make are the ones where you take a breath, take a step back, and just trust. Because that's when things start falling into place. Not because you force them, but because you stop blocking them with your anxiety. Let that breathe for a second. Here's where the shift happens, and you might not even see it coming. When you finally let go, not just mentally, but emotionally, physically, spiritually, things start to move in your life. And it's wild, because it almost feels like reality was just waiting for you to chill the hell out. It's like, the moment you stop trying to micromanage the outcome, the pieces start moving on their own. You start getting ideas out of nowhere. You run into people you were meant to meet. Opportunities pop up that you couldn't have forced even if you tried. Why? Because you're not blocking it anymore with all that tension. You see, life isn't withholding from you because it hates you. It's just responding to your frequency. And that frequency, it gets jammed up when you're desperate, when you're anxious, when you're gripping the steering wheel with white knuckles screaming, "Where's my blessing?" But when you're loose, when you're cool, when you move like it's already yours, that's when everything clicks. It's like a radio. You don't yell at it to play your favorite song. You tune to the right damn station. You align. And here's the part people miss. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop begging. It means you stop living in fear that it won't happen and start moving like you know it will, eventually, in its own time, maybe even in a way better than you planned. So instead of sitting around like, when is it going to happen? When will they text me? When will I get the call? You just live. You take care of your energy. You do your thing. You show up, you grow. And the magic part, that thing you were chasing, it notices. Because energy doesn't lie. And when you're good, really good, without it, that's when it starts chasing you. And here's the wildest part most people never see coming. The very moment you stop giving your power away to timelines, to people's validation, to this obsession with when's it gonna happen, life starts giving back. Not because it's finally feeling generous, but because you're finally ready to receive it without fear, without control, without resistance. It's like the universe is your mirror. And when you're constantly screaming, I need it, where is it? That mirror just screams back, exactly. You need it, and you're gonna keep needing it. But the moment you exhale, not just a breath, but a full energetic release, something changes. You walk differently. You talk differently. Hell, your aura is different. You go from searching to attracting. And you might be wondering, okay, but what does that actually look like? It looks like peace that doesn't need proof. It looks like saying, nah, I'm good, when someone tries to bait you into old cycles. It looks like trusting your gut instead of chasing empty promises. You ever notice how the best things happen when you stop obsessing? Like when you stop texting first and they suddenly remember you exist, or when you finally stop stalking your goals 24/7 and out of nowhere, boom, the door opens. That's alignment, that's timing, that's power. You didn't stop caring, you just stopped forcing. That's what letting go really means. Not weakness, not giving up. It's stepping out of the damn way. Because sometimes life knows what you need before you do. You're busy clinging to one version of how it's supposed to happen, and life is like, sit back, I've got something way bigger, but I can't deliver it while you're blocking the runway. Let that sink in. Here's something you've probably never thought about. When you're chasing something, what energy are you really moving from? Desperation, lack, maybe even fear. And those aren't just emotions. Their frequencies, they shape how you speak, how you move, how you show up. And guess what? People and the universe feel that energy, even if they don't consciously know it. Think about it. You ever walked into a room and just felt someone's vibe? They didn't have to say a word. You just knew if they were calm, anxious, bitter, or magnetic. That's real. That's energy doing the talking before words even show up. So if your energy is screaming, please choose me, please notice me, please love me, then what kind of people do you attract? Exactly. The kind who need to be chased. The kind who want to be needed more than they want to connect. The kind who vanish the second you stop proving your worth. But when your energy starts saying, I already got me. If you want to join, cool, but I'm not begging. Now we're talking. Now you attract people, opportunities, even peace that match that vibe. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And being isn't about faking it or pretending like you don't care. That's just another mask. Being means doing the inner work to actually not care, because you're full from the inside out. You're not waiting for the job or the girl or the validation to feel okay. You're already okay, already whole, already moving. And that is exactly when everything starts finding you. You're not the seeker anymore. You become the signal. So here's the truth, man. It's not that what you want is far away. It's just that sometimes you're standing in the way of it. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but damn, it's real. Sometimes the moment you let go, really let go, not just pretend, is the moment everything shifts. You stop forcing, you stop controlling, you stop begging. And that's when life finally breathes back into you. That's when the right people notice you. That's when peace comes knocking. That's when the universe says, now you're ready. Let go of the outcome. Detach from the timeline. And just live like it's already handled. Because on some level, it is. Now if this hit somewhere deep, drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. And if you're on this journey with me of healing, unlearning, leveling up, hit that like button so I know I'm not alone in this. And most importantly, subscribe if you haven't already, because we're just getting started. The shift begins the moment you stop chasing. See you in the next one.